It's been over 25 years since Bethesda created a brand new game universe, and in just a few more days, we will finally be able to get our hands on their next project, Starfield. I remember pouring hundreds of hours into Fallout 3 when it was first released, and standing atop the balcony in Tenpenny Tower, watching the nuke in Megaton explode is honestly one of the greatest moments in gaming history. Skyrim was Bethesda's next mega hit, which I'm pretty sure everyone has played in some form or another by now, and it's another game chocked full of memorable moments and epic adventures. Although I am a bit skeptical that Starfield can live up to the legendary status of Fallout 3 and Skyrim, I'm going to give it a shot. Skyrim in space sounds promising, and although some recent leaks has sparked up some online controversy, I'm going to ignore all of that and dive into some leaks that matter: traits, backgrounds, and skills. Spoiler warning, if you do not want to see any of this stuff, now is a good time to turn off my video, but thank you for watching anyway. So, the full details of the character backgrounds, traits, and skills has been leaked and fully transcribed. In the video description, I will link to the Reddit thread and this amazing document created by Reddit user BisonRBig. Basically, you can use this document to sort of plan out your character, get an idea of what skills do and what their unlocks do, and kind of how they progress. Starfield is by no means some sort of min-max MMO thing or anything like that. It's just sort of fun to explore character options ahead of time while we wait for the game to release. So when you begin the game and you create your character, you have quite a few different choices. You must pick a background, and you may pick up to 3 different traits. The trait system is intriguing not only because it's optional, but because each trait has a positive and a negative to it. I won't read through them all, but some of them are pretty unique. Hero Worshipped, for example, makes it so an adoring fan that thinks you're the hero of the universe will randomly show up and annoy you and force you into conversations. But on the plus side, they'll join your crew willingly and bring you gifts, which, who knows, might be worth it. Or the Dream Home trait, where you apparently own a luxurious, fully customizable house on a peaceful little planet. But the downside is, you have a 125,000 credit mortgage that must be paid weekly. It just sounds crazy and cool, and for some of these, they've stepped out of the RPG norms to create different quirky types of playthroughs. Personally, I'll be trying out a combination of the Introvert, Wanted, and Neon Street Rat trait, as I plan on playing a solo criminal rat-nosed little crook that will rob the galaxy blind. So traits are optional, but let's move on to backgrounds, which are not. You gotta pick a background. Everyone comes from somewhere. The backgrounds determine your 3 starting skills, and apparently can have some influence on your actual playthrough in the form of dialogue options, special quests, or rewards. These backgrounds vary dramatically, from a nightclub bouncer to a chef, a university professor, to even a bounty hunter. They've all got a story, and they've all got 3 different starting skills. They're varied, they're fun, so far so good. This excellently made document lets you click on one of the skills and will drag us right down to see the skills themselves. I won't go over exactly how skills are unlocked or leveled up. There's a few different ways apparently, but one way or another you can unlock every skill in the game, and you mostly level them up by actually using them. Want to level up boxing that buffs your unarmed attack damage? Punch people in the head. Simple concept. Some of the skills, such as wellness, are just number increases, while other ones have additional effects added to them that will really shape your character and the way you play, especially if you max out the skill. For my Galaxy's Most Wanted criminal type build, I plan on using the Cyber Runner background that gives me a mix of stealth, security, which is lockpicking basically, and theft. I think they've done a good job of making diverse backgrounds. Like, the professor's starting skills are going to have him gathering resources quickly and reducing his research time. He has no combat-based skills because, well, he's a professor. A lot of the backgrounds have nothing to do with combat whatsoever, like the Pilgrim, who focuses on crafting and researching exotic food recipes and scavenging for more materials, or the Long Hauler, who is literally a space trucker. He can carry more stuff, and he has access to bigger and badder ships faster than other classes do. Overall, I feel like the skill system has a lot to offer, and I hope it takes a long time to master them. Personally, I had a lot of fun coming up with a few character ideas and kind of picturing what my character can do. And like I said before, I will put the link to these documents in the video description. You can expect to see some Starfield content coming up after release, and I truly do hope that it lives up to the hype and that we're playing this game for years to come. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.